Hey guys, it's Shannon, and today I'm going to be doing a, why do I keep hitting the table? A like Holy Grail? Yeah, that's a word. Holy Grail / makeup I've been loving recently video. So I may look a little bit weird because I've put different things on different side of my face. Side? I only have one side to my face. Very one-sided. That wasn't funny. I thought it was funny. I've lost my train. Yeah, so I've got different things in different parts of my face. So I'm just gonna get straight into it, starting with a thing that's probably right at the very bottom of my basket here. So I'm gonna start with the first thing that I actually did, which went on yesterday, and that is the Maybelline Tattoo Brow. I've been loving this. As you guys know, I tried out the Revolution version of this, and it didn't work out so much. It was too dark. This, however, this is in the shade... oh, light brown, and this is perfect. I think it works absolutely amazingly. I love it. Actually, it stays on my desk because I redo it every couple of days. So that went on yesterday. So starting today, what I started with was my primers. So I've been doing a Pore Blur Primer, which is the Revolution Pore Blur, Revolution Pore Blur Primer on my nose and across my T-zone here. And then I've been putting Revolution mattifying on the rest of my face. I got these a couple of weeks ago, but I think they're awesome, and I do really think they help prolong the longevity of my makeup, so I really like these. I might be a bit burpy in this video because I decided it was a good idea to drink a fizzy drink before filming, because I'm an idiot. Okay, so after I put my primer down, the next thing I went in with is my color corrector palette. So you guys have seen this so many times, you must be sick of it by now. It's the Revolution Camouflage Corrector Palette. This, I love it. I use it so much, it's ridiculous, and I have never hit pan on it. There's a hair in it though. So recently I haven't been using it as much because as I have gradually got more tan, I have not needed to colour correct as much. However, I did have some sort of weird reaction with my skin this week. Well, yeah, last night. So I did have to put a colour corrector down. Sometimes my skin's finicky. It just doesn't like me, apparently. So I went in with the colour corrector. Next thing I did was obviously foundation, and this again is another new buy, and it is the My Perfect Colour Double Coverage Matte Foundation from Primark, and I've been loving this. This is in a darker colour than I'd normally get. This is in Cool Sand, and again it's because I'm more tanned, but I was like, when I heard people saying this is a dupe for, is it the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation? I was like, no, it can't be. How can something that's a £5 be a dupe for something that's what, like 30 odd quid? I don't believe it. How is that? So I decided to go out and pick it up for myself, and I haven't used the Double Wear Foundation, but judging off of what people on YouTube say about it and what I've seen of other people, and you know, this sort of thing, it actually holds up pretty well. I have a squeaky table today. One side of my lip is feeling rather tingly because I'll get onto the lip products in a minute, but one side of my lips is with a plumping lip gloss, and it's making one half of my mouth feel really tingly and weird. So after I went in with my foundation, I went in with my concealer, and it is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. I've been loving this. Oh my god, I can't believe this is only a £5. I purchased it so long ago. I still have so much left, and I love it. If I'm just doing my makeup for, you know, just to do my makeup, this is what I reach for. I love it so much. So then I set my face. I used the RTMA No Colour Powder to bake, and then I went in with my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder just over the rest of my face. So for my eye primer, I used, the Revolution Cut Crease Canvas in the shade Illustrate. Again, look, you can see how much is in here, and it just goes such a long way. So, as I said, my eye primer, let's go with the eye makeup, shall we? That is not the right thing, that's the thing. and so is that. So I have recently 2 palettes that I reach for, because I've been getting into doing more colourful looks recently, and there's a couple of palettes that I've tried out and I think they're really good, but one palette I tried out very recently, to the point where you guys have seen me test this, that it blew me away, so I decided to keep using it and it hasn't failed me since. So that palette is the Revolution Roxorus palette. It's the Colour Burst palette. I love this palette. I can't get into it. There we go. I love this palette, honestly. I think all the colours in here are amazing. They all complement each other. They all blend beautifully. I love it. Honestly, if I'm doing a colourful look, that is the palette I reach for at the moment. So if I'm doing a more neutral look, this is what I reach for. I reach for the Zoella X Colourpop Brunch Club palette, because I love it's very much a neutral palette. But I also love the fact that I could use this blue as a liner, which is what I've done today. You might not be able to see, but I have. Yeah, so that is my favourite neutrals palette. In terms of my eyebrows and my lashes, you guys know I've been obsessed with the Revolution mascara, the Mascara Revolution from Revolution. I've been obsessed. I don't like the waterproof one, but I do like the regular formula. And then for my brows, other than the tattoo brow, if that's beginning to wear off, I use L'Oreal Unbeliever Brow in the shade, do you have the shade? Oh, 102 Cool Blonde. And if I haven't done the tattoo brow at all and I need to go more heavy artillery, then I go in with the Wet n Wild retractable brow pencil in the shade Ash Brown. The other thing I've really been loving recently, I forgot to get out and I'm too lazy to get it out, is the Collection Incredibrow mascara, tinted mascara, brown mascara, obviously. But honestly, I've been loving that. It's just amazing. So next, lastly, I'm gonna be going on to doing the rest of my like powdered face products and my lip products. Now, let's have a look. I can find them all. Where did I put them all? I'm missing one of the lip products. Oh, sorry. I'm a bit scatterbrained today. Okay, so I'm going to start with the lip products because they're in my hands. So, in terms of a matte lipstick, I've been loving the PS Lip Liner and Crayon Duo from Primark. I have a few different shades of these and they're all as creamy and awesome, and they're really handy just to because I carry a backpack, I don't carry a purse. These are really handy just for me to throw in my backpack and take with me anywhere. So this is on this side of my face with this on top. So this is the Soap and Glory Sexy Mother Pucker lip gloss. I have 3 shades of these. So these are the plumping lip glosses. So this is the shade Nude Star. So I have this and then I have the lip gloss over the top, hence why half of my lips are tingling. And then on the other side, I just have a I Heart Revolution lip gloss. It's just one of the chocolate lip glosses. Specifically, this is the shade Chocolate Brownie. All of them have a different shade name to do with food, like sweet food. And they all smell like that. So this smells like a chocolate brownie. There's a chocolate orange one that smells like chocolate orange. I think there's waffles? Waffles? No? I can't remember. Either way, they all smell different and they correspond with what the shades are. Okay, so I'm going to do highlighter next because I love highlighter. So on this side of my face, I have my favourite palette, my favourite highlighter palette, which is the Soph X Revolution palette. Stop jiggling. I've got to stop putting my hands down. So this is the Soph X Revolution palette. I love this thing. I've had it for like at least 8 months at this point, over a year. But 8 months to a year, I reckon, I think. Not entirely sure. But this thing, I took it on holiday with me. if I'm doing the highlighter that you want to see, this is what I reach for. However, if I'm going with more of a subtle highlighter, then this is what I reach for. It's the PS highlighter in Mink Pink, and it's on this side of my face. So it's not as blinding as the Soph one, but different looks call for different types of highlighter. So next is blush, and I've been loving the L'Oreal Life's a Peach blush. It's amazing. I only got this recently. I also have the bronzer. Doesn't smell like peaches though. I've been loving this. I think it's a really nice flush to my cheeks. It's pigmented, but not so overly pigmented that I mess up all the time with blush, because we all know I do that. And then the bronzer that I've been loving is the Revolution Mega Bronzer in 01 Cool, which is just one of these ones that I just threw. Something just snapped off of it. Apparently not. And that didn't break. Just to clarify, that did not break. But yeah, I've been loving that. You guys know I used to be obsessed with the MUA matte bronzer that, you know, looked like that it was in a compact like this. But I actually don't have that anymore. I gave it to my little sister because she liked it. And then finally, I have a contour and highlighting palette, but I much prefer the contour. And actually, I haven't even really used the highlighters in this. Again, you guys saw me test this. It's the Roxy palette with Revolution. And I think these blend so well onto the face. Again, then pigmented, but not so overly pigmented that I mess up because I'm so heavy-handed. But yeah, I really like this palette. I really like the other I'm just going to call them Roxy palettes. I really like the other Roxy palette as well. It's not my favourite neutrals palette, because if I'm going to travel, this is what I prefer to take because it's slimmer. So that is contour. But then setting spray, I'm almost out. I need to get another bottle. I say I'm almost out. It's like I've got about a quarter of the bottle left. So this is the PS setting spray in Hydrate. I have the matte one too, but I actually prefer this one, which is really surprising to me because normally I'm a very matte kind of girl. But a lot has changed in this last year, because normally I was like matte lipstick, matte eyeshadow, matte foundation, and now I'm not like that anymore. I like wearing glosses, and I find they're so much more comfortable than mattes. And I like having dewy skin, and I like having highlighter, and I like having glitter on my eyeballs. Who would have thought? But yeah, so that is my holy grail slash makeup I've been loving recently. Some of it is obviously older makeup that came out ages ago, and some of it is brand new. So I don't have anything more to say about it, so I'm going to stop rambling. But if you guys enjoyed this video, then give it a thumbs up for me. If you're loving me and my content, then click that subscribe button and ring that bell so you get notified every time I upload. Why do I look over there every time I say ring the bell? I don't know. Leave your video suggestions in the comments down below, and I hope you're having a lovely, lovely week, and I'll see you all through the screen. Bye guys.